Hold on, guys, I'm coming. Oh shit, running late like always. People tell me I'm gonna be late for my own funeral. And to that I say, fucking hope so. I hope I'm like 2 decades late for it. So we got a beautiful day up here in the Northwest, and I'm feeling great for a Monday. Hope you guys are too. And for those of you who aren't, I got a little story that'll hopefully pick you up a little bit. And even a little word of hope for those of you out there in your 30s or 40s kind of feeling like basically it's all downhill from there. There is hope. So I would have to say this is probably one of the happiest and most content times I've ever been in my life, even though yes, I am alone. I don't know, maybe those things aren't mutually exclusive. But it really was a surprise to kind of find this little bit of success at this point in my life. And really, I'm not even counting that based on making money, because money has never really meant anything to me. I mean, it is nice for a little bit of security and things like that. But I basically have everything I need here. I don't have any plans on trying to upgrade anything. And it's definitely not about the supposed e-fame or getting recognized once in a while I'm out and about. Although, of course, I do love meeting you guys and seeing like-minded vapesters out there in the streets. But for me, it really is just about having that bit of control, a little bit of security in my own life. But the fact that I can get up every day and don't have to go to work for somebody else, to actually do something for myself every day, get up, kind of just make my own way, decide what's the best path for me, basically. And I know that is a huge privilege in life, something a decade ago I would have never expected to happen. So I just want you guys to know it definitely wasn't always like this, and if it's something I can accomplish, then it's definitely something anybody can accomplish, because I got no skills. But yes, just about 10 years ago, I was probably at the lowest point in my life. Wife had left me. I was out of work. The business I had at the time had closed down. It was right after the stock market collapse of about 2008 when everybody was out of work. So I'm really looking at it like I'm pushing 40. I'm alone, got no job, no prospects, man. This is really it for me. So what are you gonna do, man? Just laying in a fucking bath one night saying it's over, man? Like just welcoming death to come and fucking take me. But after a while, you just kind of realize fucking death ain't coming. And ain't nobody else coming neither to come get my ass out of there. So after a couple hours, when that fucking water turns hella cold, all the bubbles are gone, your ass gotta just fucking resign yourself, get up, pull yourself out, and just say, fuck. I gotta have decades of fucking misery and just fucking trying to get by, basically. So I did manage to get a job at AmeriCorps for a while. I was getting a stipend of $1,000 a month. That managed to hook me up with the nonprofit that I ended up working for, becoming the IT and data entry guy. So that little job, $1,500 a month, I did that for years, just basically going to work 9 to 5 at a desk every day. But like Paul Newman said in Cool Hand Luke, they beat me, but they didn't get my mind right. And that's exactly the way I felt. I was beaten and I was broken, but when I seen that opportunity, and for whatever reason, YouTube was just something in my fucking mind I knew I could do. There was just something in me that told me this was like an opportunity for me. But of course, nobody else believed that. Least of all my ex-wife, my wife at the time, you know, she hated all that shit. It's time to get off the fucking computer, go out there and get a real job, that type of stuff, you know. But I can't really blame her, you know, and it was probably for the best, because I never would have accomplished what I did with somebody else around. It wouldn't matter if it was her or somebody else. No fucking woman was going to be here and allow me to go on videos and make a fucking fool of myself, acting like an idiot fucking for all these years. Especially back in the beginning, before I had any fans or an audience or anything, when it was mostly negativity and shit in the comments. I get to see a bitch being like, everybody's saying you're stupid. Why don't you just give this shit up and quit making these videos? And then I'd be like, hella people are saying it's funny too. What about them? She'd be like, yeah, but those people are probably just stupid like you, so they don't know any better. Well, thank God for me. Turns out there's a lot of us fucking stupid people out there. I think like 430,000 and counting at this point. So I think I was just desperate enough, just at the low enough point, had seen the fucking precipice and did not want to fucking go over just yet. So just scraping with fucking claws and my nails on the edge of that fucking cliff, I think it was enough motivation just to get me to do whatever I had to fucking do to try to accomplish something. So I saw the internet and YouTube as basically that 18 inches of daylight I needed to get the fuck out of where I was at the time, and that's what I did. I just gave it everything I had. I had to fucking believe in myself even if I had no reason to. People ain't gonna fucking believe in you, man. That's just the thing, you know? Don't matter if it's family, a relationship, friends. People just don't think you can do it, and you can't really blame them, you know? Because if you're trying to do something you've never done before, then of course they're going to be like, well, I ain't never seen you do it, so how are you going to fucking do it now? So basically I spent 3 years working a full 8 hours a day at the nonprofit, came home, would work about another 8 to 10 hours at night, building the websites, doing the links and the YouTube, and trying to build up the whole fucking business. And then after about 3 years of that, I was actually able to give up my day job, start doing this full time, still for meager compensation, but at least I was on my own. I had that little bit of independence from everything. To the point where now I do have a studio and offices. I have 3 employees down there. I built up my own business. And basically the rest is history. It's been like a freaking daze the last half decade or so. I'm still wondering when I'm gonna wake up. Kind of feel like that song, I Took a Pill in Ibiza. Except I guess I got the Northwest version of that. I smoked some crack in Tacoma to show Chihuly I was cool. People inevitably impose their own will on you, and sometimes that can be good, but sometimes that can be bad. Not just physically, like physical needs, food, where you're gonna go eat, what you're gonna watch on TV, those kind of things, but people also impose their own insecurities and limitations upon you. And if they can't accomplish something, they're gonna assume you can't accomplish it. People have a really tough time imagining that you can do something they couldn't do. And not to mention your friends and families know you best. So they know what a fuck up you are, so they ain't gonna believe in it. Reminds me of an episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, when basically Raymond found out that his parents didn't believe in him when he was a kid, and he was like, why'd you guys always tell me I was a great writer? And the mom said, we told you that so you'd believe it, and then you could become a great writer. She said, all parents tell their kids that stuff to give them encouragement. And he said, no, you're wrong. Other parents really believe in their kids. And she just shook her head and said, no, they don't. And it's probably true, you know, you have a tough time, that little kid who's shitting in his diaper, you gotta wipe his ass, really believing he's gonna accomplish something you didn't accomplish. But that's the great thing about every generation has that new perspective to become something new, to become an individual, to go against what everybody before you has done. So embrace that opportunity, trust yourself, believe in your instincts and what you think you're capable of. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you you're capable of. So the main thing I always tell people is you really don't know what that next chapter in your book has for you. The main thing is if that book's still open and you're still reading, then anything's possible. Just don't close the book. No matter what, keep reading, and even more importantly, keep writing that book and that story of your life. What you think is a disaster and the worst thing that ever happened to you ends up being your fucking savior. It's just like the old song says, you can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need. And thank God for that, really, because a lot of times the thing we want is not the thing that's best for us. But most importantly, I couldn't have done it without you guys, the stupid people who actually followed me in those early days, encouraged me, gave me a little glimmer of hope to fucking keep pushing forward and keep at this. In a very real way, you guys saved my life. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. So anything I can do to try to give back some words of encouragement to you guys, something that might even give hope to just one person out there who feels lost or alone or hopeless, then that is just a little bit of what you guys did for me. So I do really just want to say thank you guys. And no, I don't think you're the stupid people. We showed them who was stupid. So alright guys, I hope your Monday is looking up a little bit, or at least I helped you kill 10 or 15 minutes of it. If you guys are curious what I've been vaping on, I've still got my Gold Alien Baby, or the AL85 with the Baby Beast tank on it. Still vaping great. I haven't changed this coil probably in 3 weeks. So alright, I'm going to let you guys get back to your own path now. Hope you're having a great vaping day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment on your way out. I will have that link under the video for this AL85 kit if you want to go get that for yourself too. And then I'll see you guys right back here tomorrow on the next video. and I'm out.